Have you ever wished you could turn back time to change a decision? That feeling is regret, a powerful emotion that despite its negative connotation can be a profound teacher. Research published in the Journal of Behavior Decision Making suggests that regret can actually motivate corrective action, making it one of the most constructive emotions we experience. According to a large study conducted by the Northwestern University Kellogg School of Management, the top 3 regrets among Americans are tied to education, career, and romance. And I want you to stop dwelling on their regrets. Just focus on the present moment and learn from your mistakes. So, there are 5 things I want to explore in this video. While I'm not here to tell you what to do, I want you to focus until the end of the video. So if you don't know me, I'm Janadana. I'm a second year of math student. And for the past 7 days, I've been diving deep into research on how to ensure you regret your life. Of course, I'm not perfect. I made a lot of mistakes. And I want you to take this seriously. Sit down, grab a piece of paper, and a pen. So before we dive into the 5 things that guarantee you regret your life, I want to share these studies I found. Researchers consider regret to be the most beneficial of 12 negative emotions, including anger, guilt, fear, and sadness. In a meta-analytic summary, Americans' 6 biggest regrets fall into the following life domains: education, career, romance, parenting, self-improvement, and leisure. In a study of 228 participants where regrets were categorized into 215 segments, it was shown that the most commonly mentioned regrets resulted from things not done and death. And from all of these studies, you might find that your regrets fall into these areas: romance, career, education. And regret plays a crucial role in personal growth. A study published in the Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin found that individuals who reflect on their regrets tend to make more thoughtful decisions in the future, leading to long-term personal development. Just imagine if you always made the best decisions every single time. You had no fears and you never experienced the ups and downs. And of course, that life wouldn't be enjoyable because there is no such thing as failure. It will be too easy for you. Just remember, we all have regrets. I want you to stop dwelling on them. Start living fully in the present moment and make the best decision every single time. So now, let's begin with the first regret: worrying about others' opinions. Let's say you want to start a business or pick a career, and you might find yourself unconsciously thinking about your friends and family, how they react. And of course, you can't completely ignore them. But when it comes to major life decisions like romance, pick a career, starting a business, or education, you should make your own choices. A study from the American Psychological Association found that 76% of people reported making at least one major life decision based on others' opinions. And just imagine being in your 70s in your deathbed thinking about your major decisions in life. You regret all of your decisions because you're afraid of others' things about you. And you might wish you start your business earlier. And you might wish you had learned certain skills that helped you excel in your life. But there is one thing I want to emphasize, that no one has a perfect life and no one knows the best decision to make in life. And that is why you should make your own decisions. So let's say you want to start a business, an online business, SMMA, dropshipping, affiliate marketing, or you want to become a YouTuber. But your friends tell you you won't succeed because they failed. Remind yourself that their failure has no bearing to your success. I'm not saying that you should be arrogant, but remember, opinions are subjective. And people might say that starting a software company is the best business model. But if you don't have the background or certain knowledge on the industry, you won't succeed. And that is why you need to think to yourself. It is better to fail at a business rather than not trying to start a business because you fear of others' judgments, you fear of failures. Please keep this in mind. Every major decisions in life should be 100% in your control because this is your life. No one can take it from you. You have full control over everything. So now, let's move to the next regret: delaying of the start a business or side hustle. You might think, I will start a business once I graduate or after working for 10 years in this company. But here's the thing, you won't learn about business unless you're actually in business. The Global Entrepreneurship Monitor reports that 60% of potential entrepreneurs delay starting their businesses due to fear of failure or waiting for ideal conditions. Yet 72% of successful entrepreneurs started with minimal resources and learned through experience. Business and side hustles are different than normal job. Let's say when you start a career, you might have this clear 10-year plan, but with business, there is no a clear path. Maybe that is the reason why you make so much excuses. I have to know the knowledge. I have to know everything before I start the business. No, that is not true at all. And you might think that you should go to university to learn a business, but here's the thing, the knowledge you learn from business degree won't be applicable in the real world. So in business, you learn basically every single thing: accounting, taxes, management, marketing, speaking, copywriting, audience building, team building, the list goes on. So if you want to learn about business, start then learn. But you might ask, where do I start? So if you have no idea where to begin, you might have zero understanding of the process. So let's say you want to start a business. What is the best thing you can do now that requires $0 to start and you can start making money tomorrow? And the only answer is building an audience. And in business, there are three things that crucial: product, marketing, and audience. And I want you to stop worrying about the product market fit or trying the best marketing funnel, the best marketing strategy. Just focus on the problem you want to solve, on the group of people you want to serve. Now that you know business is all about problem solving, and you have to aware that there are infinite numbers of problems in the world. Keep this in mind. Stop making excuses. Start your business now and learn the lessons along the way. You have access to the internet, you have your laptop, you have your PC, or you have your mobile phone. You can start writing online, making YouTube videos, or doing cold outreach. And as long as you have discipline and perseverance, you're gonna make it. And now, let's move on the next regret: neglecting your health. You might see people online telling you to work 12 hours every single day, focus for long hours, and don't sleep until you make it. And of course, at the beginning of any journey, whether you want to start a business, whether you want to grow a YouTube channel, or you want to focus on your diet, you should spend most of your time thinking about it. But at some point, you need to prioritize one of the fundamental things: your health. A study published in the Journal of Occupational Health Psychology found that individuals who neglect their health for work are 35% more likely to experience burnout, chronic stress, and long-term health issues. You can't neglect your health because it is a basic need. Imagine having $1 million in your checking account but being bedridden for the rest of your life. That money means nothing. You would rather live like normal people and have $0 in your checking account, but you have this health. And I know it is challenging to have wealth and health at the same time. It is either one or the other. That is why you should prioritize your health over everything else. So I've been going to the gym over the last 2 years and I see no reason to skip a day at the gym to work on my business. Health is my top priority. I see no benefits having this amount of money if I don't have healthy body and if I am overweight. Keep this in mind. Don't skip exercise even if you can make more money. So if you are still in your 20s, you are richer and wealthier than many billionaires in Wall Street because they don't have the same amount of energy and healthy body you do now. Health is everything and you should maintain your health for the rest of your life. Now, let's discuss the next regret: not practicing self-education. So I've read 25 books on self-improvement, business, and philosophy. And I can say to you that reading and actually practicing the key points, the main points of the books is more valuable than 15 years of the educational system. According to a report from the Pew Research Center, 73% of adults consider themselves lifelong learners. And those who engage in self-directed learning report higher levels of satisfaction and adaptability in their careers. So I'm not saying that you should drop out of school or university and start self-education. Of course, you can maintain your school or university and learn other things on the side. So this is what I did during my first year of university. I learned about marketing, speaking, graphic design, video editing by making YouTube video every single day. And self-education brought me to a realization that everything is possible as long as you practice it every single day. And you might have several excuses. I feel tired after school, or I lack motivation after work. But one thing I want to stress is that no one will save you except yourself. You have to educate yourself, learn in-demand skills, and monetize it online. And I don't care if it takes months or even years, actually make money online from your self-education. Again, everything is possible as long as you practice it every single day. So let's say you read books on business or philosophy. You can apply it in your daily life and see how it changes your life forever. Keep this in mind. Most of the information you need can be learned through self-education. So you can learn how to code, learning about crypto, market, finance, or whatever. Or you can start building an audience. So you can basically learn everything as long as you have connection to the internet, as long as you have discipline, perseverance to learn it every single day. So now let's move to the final regret. Follow what the masses do. So I still remember back in high school when my teacher asked, "What university are you going to after you graduate?" And 99% of students go to university after high school, including me. Well, I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but it assumes that everyone knows their purpose in life. But in reality, I asked one of my friends, "What major are you choosing?" He had no clue at all. And when I asked, "Why do you want to go to university then?" He replied, "Because my parents told me to." A Gallup poll revealed that 51% of college graduates will change their degree if they could go back, primarily because they follow paths suggested by others rather than pursuing their true interest. So this is the problem with modern society. We follow what others do. Do you still remember crypto bull run back in 2021? Most people buy Bitcoin at its peak back in 2008. People were selling their houses because they couldn't afford the mortgage. So one life principle that has helped me to avoid failure is to do the opposite of what the masses do. Back in high school, not a single person had started a YouTube channel. Well, the barrier to entry is still low, but most people didn't do. They would rather spend the next 4 years in university, learn the same information as everyone else. If you want to excel in something, let's say fitness, rather than following what the masses do, calories in, calories out, you have to consume this amount of protein every single day. You have to follow this best nutrition advice and follow this workout split. This is the best workout split. Why don't you experiment it yourself and double down on what works for you? Because everyone is different. And keep this in mind. The best thing you can do is the opposite of what the masses do. And now we know that following the masses won't make you succeed. And maybe that is the reason why only 1% of human population are millionaires, because this small group of people don't follow the 99% of others. Regret is something you cannot change, but you can change how you decide, so you keep moving forward. Make the best decision every time and avoid adding more regrets to your life. And I believe that if you just do the opposite of one regret I've mentioned before, you will make at least 1% progress today. So I want you to keep these 5 things in mind. Every major decision in life should be 100% in your control. Stop making excuses, start a business now, and learn from the lessons. Don't skip exercise even if it means earning more money at your job or business. Most of the information you need can be learned through self-education. The best thing you can do is to do the opposite of what the masses do. Again, I want to remind you, no one will save you except yourself. You have full control over your decisions, and I hope this quote resonates with you. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. A quote from Marcus Aurelius. And if you want to build a personal brand on YouTube, you can click the first link in the description below. I will help you to get started and make significant progress in your business. Also check out my free products, link in the description below, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.